This is the previous video that you already see, and this is the teak that I will use to veneer my floor. I am at Stefano factory that import of all types of wood to veneer all type of surface, and he chose for me the best teak around, and he completely make the correct alignment of the piece of teak to get the correct vein in the same direction. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today is 28th of December and take off 2 hours from my office because I need absolutely to go to Top Tech to fix some problem on the floor that I need to veneer. I will veneer it the Monday of this month, the very end of December. This is the last work I will do it, and you will see this video in January. But I need to run as usually. I need to take any last minute that I have to work on Allos. So I'm very stressed, but I'm enjoy that I can show you all the process of the renovation of my boat, and you enjoy a lot on the YouTube channel. So in a moment you will see my plan and my upgrade of the floor. Here we are guys, this is my new floor made by teak. You can see it's beautiful and it's 2 millimeter thick, you can see here, and this is the old floor that I need to be glued and pressed. I will show you in a moment my idea, because I need to improve aesthetic of the floor. I will show you in a moment. And here is the problem. You can see here the hole that normally you use to put the finger inside and lift the floor. I will install a new piece of pure teak, so when I drill again you don't see the plywood line, but you can see only the color of the teak. So now I need to make a bigger hole, close with a plug of teak, epoxy, after that recalibrate it before veneer with the teak. We go. This is the hole. I need to fill up. Franco, with the computer, design the new teak plug, and after that we'll transfer all the data in the milling machine. We'll cut from them the new pieces that will cover the holes. And here we are, data transfer on the milling machine, and now we start to cut the teak plug. Those are the teak plug, perfect size, they fit very well the hole that I did. And now it's time to prepare the backing plate with tape, because it doesn't stitch on the epoxy. I need to make as less mess that I can using the epoxy. I use this epoxy is 80/40 because these are the only that I have available at the moment, but it's enough and very strong to glue the plywood. To fix the plywood behind the cabin sole, I use the hot glued, because when I insert the teak plug, the glued, epoxy glued, doesn't fall off. And now it's time to check if the epoxy cured, but for sure it will be. I leave all my cabin sole in the warm part of the factory of TopTech because you know the epoxy needs some warm to cure it. And now it's time to move the clamp. Now you can see the epoxy doesn't stitch on the tape. Oh, small problem. When I tighten the clamp, he turned the plug, so it's not aligned on the vein of the plywood, but I don't care. We can fix this problem. Now it's time to calibrate it again my cabin sole. Before veneer all my cabin sole, I need to retouch any single piece to 15.7 millimeters because I need to veneer with about 4 millimeters of pure teak. You can see here 15.7 millimeter plus 4 will be about 20 millimeters, the original fix. After calibrating the cabin sole at 15.7 millimeter, it's time to check that all pieces of teak that will be glued correspond perfectly and are aligned. Guys, it's like a jigsaw. You need to check many times because after glued you can go back. So this is the composition of my cabin sole. It's completely aligned, all the vein of the teak, and this is the back of the cabin sole that I will make a double veneer, but they are all aligned with the vein of the teak. Now I need to measure exactly where is the hole, just with the line, and after that we are ready to veneer and put in press with the glue all my cabin sole. And this is a very nice cabin sole. After that, after will be glued, we need with the milling machine cut the line, straight line, where I will veneer with another type of wood. We will see all the process, but for the moment I wait Franco because we need to glue it and veneer. I have to mark exactly where the hole is because I can go wrong when I have to drill the panel. Okay guys, it's time to move in the other side of the building where there is the press, hot press, and where me and Michele start to glue the teak on my cabin sole. Franco is checking if all is okay, and me and Michele check everything is correct, it is in the correct way. And it's time to start to spread the glue. This is a special glue that is very tough glue, is made specifically to this type of job, is made for purpose. You have to be very careful to move this teak panel, glue it together, because if they come off is a very big problem. Michele and I take a lot of attention to place the teak layer on the top of the panels. You can see here the press in action. The 2 mm teak for each part of the plywood panel is a very powerful press, and is hot because the hot permit to glue it very fast all my stuff. You can see the pressure 110 bar and the temperature is about 50 to 60 degrees. Wow, it's very hot. In a couple of hours, all my cabin sole is ready. I'm quite nervous because If I make a mistake with the number, I kill myself. Cross finger, we've seen a couple of hours how it works. And ta-da! It's perfectly glued. Now I need to refine all the excess of teak, and I will work just in a moment. It's time to restore the part of the panel not visible that will come into contact with the surface of the board. It must be the same roundness to avoid any problem when you install them. Franco is cut the excess of teak. He's a master to do this one, no mistake at all. And now manually, with this tool that scare me, have to completely trim all my panels. Michele explained me the best way to do to avoid to ruin the teak, and I'm very concentrate to do the best as I can. I can't make any mistake. Oh, some shit in my eyes, not good. I use the glasses, but you can see you always need to pay attention. Franco is always looking at me if I make a mistake. The time has come to finish every single panel by hand to get the perfect finish as I usually want. And Franco in this case explained me how to do at best. And here we are, you can see my panel finished, completely sanded and ready to test on the board. Before put them on the milling machine to cut the straight line and after that veneer other wood, you can see here the 2 mm teak that I glued on the panel. I bring all the panel at power plant and I put on the floor of Inlays. Me and Piero check any single panel if it's correct aligned and the distance between the panel, because we want that the distance will be not more than 1 mm. There is some adjustment that we need to do before fix the panel and give the last touch before bring back to top deck, and after that veneer with the white wood. But this take a lot of time and we need to pay a lot of attention. Any mistake in this moment ruin all the work that I did until now. We need to make a small adjustment. Those are 2 mm spacer between the panel, but I think 1 mm is enough. Piero is explaining me which is the best way to put the panel, and after that make the correct line, straight line all in the length of the cabin sole. But we need absolutely to fix all the panel before do that one and check the correct position of each single panel. It's time to check the removable cabin sole just over the bilge, because we leave about 1 millimeter all around, so it's more easy to lift the panel and check the bilge. We use about 1 millimeter spacer between the panel, and we check if all fit perfect. Make the new cabin sole is like to make a jigsaw, but it's very delicate, very important to make a very good job. So we check the last correction we need to do, but we can say that the work is already finished. Hi guys, for today I finish with the floor of Fellows, because we need with Piero another day to fix. We need to leave 1 millimeter and a half between the panel on the floor and give the correct center, and after that I will bring to Top Tech and I will use the milling machine to make the straight line. But for the moment, this is inside, this is the floor. You see, at the moment I use 2 millimeter space, but it's too much, we need to put 1 millimeter. And this is the open part of the floor to check the bilge. And this is all my floor. I like very well, but all is it. This is the last piece of the floor that I keep to take the various measurement of the white line, and now I start to veneer. I use a normal way to veneer. I don't need a press, hot press to do. I use only the glue and a piece of teak to veneer. With the help of 2, 3, 4 clamps, you give the correct pressure and the job is done. So dear friends, this is the first episode of the making of the new cabin sole of Fellows. I have a lot to edit before send online the next video, but you will see the end of this task very soon. So guys, I would like to thank you for watching my video. If you like my video, please thumb up and don't forget and not forget to subscribe to my channel. We see in the next episode, because there is a lot to show you and you will enjoy a lot. So we see in the next episode. Ciao!